And
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Living Life Unapologetic. I am here with my friends, co-hosts, family members. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
hi guys, you already know me, the wonderful Nesby living unapologetic. How you guys doing tonight?
Hello,
Fine.
everyone. I'm Snacks410. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I'm back. What's going on, people?
Hey, it's your favorite yellow boy. You already know.
Your favorite yellow boy?
Woo!
Your
Favorite?
favorite yellow boy.
Ooh.
Who said you was the favorite?
Yeah, I'm a little confused. And you're not really yellow. You're not really yellow. You're like a caramelized burnt color. You know the type of like what's that, a souffle?
Hey,
That's you.
It's a
that's just the
play.
lighting. Of
It's the
course,
lighting.
Sierra. Good vibes.
I know that's right. Thanks for tuning in, girl.
Hey.
I appreciate everybody that tunes in. You guys, it is so
Yeah, we
wonderful.
really appreciate it. We got a lot of views over our last podcast, and we were very happy about it.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. It did. I really was just like, I'm just so happy for it. Hi, how you doing? Welcome for joining us tonight. We're seeing these people coming into the room, visiting, ready for the startup. Get the motor running.
Yeah.
You know, like last time from if y'all watched the last podcast from last Sunday, you gotta like spit on it, start the motor up. You gotta. Oh, y'all wasn't ready for that. Okay, whatever.
she already starting off the day with the shiznit. So
With the
I'm
shit.
with the shit early, huh?
Wouldn't be right if she didn't.
I'm trying to tell
Right.
you. You guys are, you know what? Y'all are so loyal. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, we got Mia on here. We got Marshall.
Hey,
We got Sierra. We got
hey.
Belinda. Come on now, y'all. Where the men at? Where the men at? I feel like it's only two right now. Or could it be?
Two
Never
is the
know.
ones
Okay, I
that
can
we're
hold
looking
my
at right
own.
now.
You can hold your own.
Yeah, I can hold my own.
Boy,
He
bye.
can hold his own.
But no, can we get into what happened last podcast? How the question was asked by a lot of the viewers. They want to know how do you untrash trash pussy?
That's crazy. But because how are they gonna know it's trash? Are they being told that it's trash? So they gotta be like, what am I gonna do to fix it?
I mean, but from the last podcast, it was informed by a yellow boy that you spit on her back. A twee, a two, a two.
So obviously, but she wouldn't know that her back had been spat on, so she's still thinking it's all good.
I mean, she still feel the warm sensation, I guess.
The warm sensation
What
Yeah.
warm sensation?
of his spit on the back.
I asked a few people, and I'm just like, is it really true that, if it's trash, y'all faking y'all, your nut, and you spitting on her back? Is that true?
I've never done that shit, but
Have you ever had trash?
yeah, I faked it before. I had faked it.
So when you faked it, what did you do?
I just told her that I came.
He said what?
You gotta speak a little. You gotta speak to the mic. They can't hear you, baby.
I just told her that I came, and that was it. What?
Me, I'm gonna know when a nigga come, cause his stroke changes. So you ain't gonna just be able to be like, oh, I came. I'm be like, you where?
I'm be like, where's it at? Where's the white stuff? I like cleaning my plate, and I can't clean my plate if I don't see nothing there.
She nasty.
Might have to go sit on the toilet and push. Nah, but see, sometimes you gotta make that little post happen.
The who?
The
The
who?
post?
Yeah, you gotta make the little post happen.
You can do that inside the vagina? Oh, excuse me. I mean, inside the
Of
the
course you
warm
can.
Excuse me.
What is he talking about?
He's saying he make it throw. You know how you make it jump? You make it jump.
Oh.
He's saying that he can do it inside of her walls So that way it feel like he didn't came because you feeling that movement, the veins and shit.
I
Exactly.
cannot. Cause
I
exactly,
mean,
it's so simple. He just make it sound like it's just so simple.
It
Sit on her
is.
back, make a dick jump.
It is. It's very simple, actually.
Oh
You had to use
Lord.
that.
Well, I don't know if you can fix trash coochie. It's just that person just ain't feeling it. So you
Yeah,
got to try somebody
man.
else.
Yeah,
And
that's.
that person obviously is not into you, and you will
I
have to
mean,
just
we
pick
do
a
have a
different
lot of
person, honey.
people. I'm sorry, y'all. My nips slipping out. You know, them gumdrops.
All
I
right, Janet.
had to fix it. But anyways, we got a lot of people listening because I can see y'all coming in. So I know you see me, I see you. See you. So you go ahead and hit that comment box. Oh wait, is it that way? That way? Because I'm like, have anybody been told they shit is trash? Do you know you got good poo nanny and how many people told you that? Because if you've been with your boyfriend for about 17 years, that don't count. That
And if he's still your boyfriend after 17 years, baby, move on. He ain't gonna marry you.
Shit. 17 years. Y'all should be married by now.
shit, they be holding on to that. They be like, girl,
Well, I
but he
mean,
treat me so
But
good.
remember, you got some couples out there that don't believe in the notion of marriage and just want a life partner. So they go with that.
Hold
Man,
on, you coming for me?
I still think that's some bullshit.
For you, I'm talking in general. You
I'm
already
like, you know,
you
I've been
trying to
hollering
start
about
some
one
shit
a
already.
life partner.
You're not the first person I heard say that.
Okay, I just want to make sure he wasn't coming for me. You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Nothing wrong with a life partner. I don't
Mhm.
really believe in the whole paperwork shit. Like you get half of mine, even though you cheated on me. Bullshit.
That's
I,
what prenups are for.
I said the paper shit. Both paper
Make
shits.
sure. Yeah, to make sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know. Do you believe in the prenups and getting married and all that?
Yeah, why not?
Say again?
Why not? Yeah, prenup and marriage. Why not? Do you believe in it? Prenup and marriage and prenup.
I don't know how I feel about it if somebody asked me for one.
If a female asks you for a prenup, you gonna say no?
I don't know.
I know, because that's just like, it's already adding distress in the relationship, I feel.
Hell, I came in what I got in. You came in what you got in. I'm about to blow the fuck up. So you ain't about to get a part of this shit that I worked hard by myself for.
Like
Mm,
Mary J. Blige had to pay that man all that money.
Okay, what about Adele? Her husband took her clean, and he the one cheated. Adele.
I mean,
Her husband cheated. She gotta pay
Uh-huh.
him close to $15 million.
but look at this.
Wow.
Dre going through his situation.
No, she just
Oh,
retarded.
with his wife. Yeah.
She just retarded.
Yeah.
Who phone bill is $5,000 a month? Who you calling? Me,
What
Lee?
service is that?
overseas,
Talking
What
about,
service is that?
and then she said,
AT&T prop,
but she said
What?
her what?
AT&T prop.
Oh,
Oh
tell
yeah,
me something.
Rising shit.
no,
I would never get AT&T. Shit, I tell you that.
that sound like T-Mobile. T-Mobile here merging with fucking what is it? Sprint,
Sprint.
Simple Mobile, Metro PCC. Y'all fucking up our phones.
See, that's
Y'all
that
ain't
Metro
know
piece of
that's
shit.
not
I
the
can't do it
contract.
no more.
$30 plan. It's like $30. Y'all fucking up our
Service
shit.
be all fucked up.
But of all the things that she's requesting,
It's retarded.
to me the most shocking of them is just money for charity. But if you're already coming away with half, take that out of your own money.
Right. Why do I have to give to a charity because you want to be charitable, bitch?
But
Get the fuck
what
outta here.
I will say is this. What I will say, I mean, every relationship is based upon agreements of that particular party. So that's their thing. They're figuring out.
No, she being spiteful. I mean, but if he did beat on you like a punching bag, you never said nothing for them many years because he do beat on women. I don't know. Some women said the ones that beat on you got better dick. I wouldn't know. I don't get beat on, so I guess I'm getting that weak shit.
But
Oh my God.
to go back to the initial question,
You sound crazy.
I mean, yeah, marriage and a prenup, I do believe in that. My whole thing is if I'm coming into a relationship and the woman happens to be, my wife happens to be a breadwinner and everything, I want to no, I'm not just here for the money. I'm here for you specifically. And then
that's true. Yeah.
Well, from Kareem's thing, he says that y'all men mostly marry for the money part and not the love. The love comes later.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Don't have it.
He said women. He said men get married for the women. That's what he said.
See how you trying to put words in my mouth?
But you did say
See how you trying to
that
put words in my
you
mouth?
said the love will come later. Y'all marry for money.
No, I didn't. I said it's more of a business type of thing as far as not necessarily for the money, because she probably don't have any money, or whoever that person is marrying.
You got no money.
How you gonna marry somebody with no? I mean,
some people need help.
I guess so.
You don't marry a person.
Then you go. So you're marrying that person to. Wait a minute.
See, you don't find those things out until after the fact.
There's a contract
that they got bad credit.
What? That they don't know how to spend their money right? They don't know how to save?
Definitely.
My whole thing about that is, how do you allow yourself to get to the marriage stage with not knowing that about your partner?
Exactly.
And if that happens, that's on you.
Pressure.
Pressure?
Pressure.
What you mean? Boy, you ain't pressuring me to do not a damn thing.
I don't have to get married again.
Okay. I'm confused. So are we talking about like how Cardi B is, where she says she don't cook and clean, and you know what I'm saying, she's struggling a little bit, but she got a banging body, so you gonna marry that because you helping her out?
Well, he chose
that. Never again.
I'm just saying, I'm a little confused when you say I don't believe in all of that. Fuck it. I'm not helping nobody. If I'm taking the credit, what you got going on, you better not have no baggage.
That's things you need to be finding out before y'all even get married. Because once y'all married, it's combined now. So your bad credit is gonna be their bad credit.
So let me ask you this:
I ain't combining my bad credit with my good credit with your bad credit. You got me fucked.
That's what's gonna happen if you get married. It's combined now.
It's a lot of things you don't find out until after the fact. That's just like living with someone. You don't find out exactly the type of person they are until after you live with them for over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Yeah. And I do believe that you should live with a person before you even marry.
I get that, but a lot of people will change immediately after. A lot of people change immediately after they say I do.
I don't know. I just feel like you should be getting the information. You should be asking questions. You should be. This is things you do when y'all on the
talk. You can do that. That's just like during the dating stage. Like, I don't like the question of tell me about yourself or what are you looking for, because that just gives me the open. That just gives me the open information that saying, okay, I already know this is what I'm pretending to be until I get it to where it needs to be, and then.
But why are you pretending? Because if the person is really asking them questions, like me, you can tell me all day long. You can do all that talking, all that wonderful talking, right? But I watch actions.
Exactly.
I watch actions. So the way you moving, the way you doing things, if you talking on the big game like you got it going on, I'ma know when your lies come about.
Because men like to lie and act like they got all of this going on.
Oh no, it ain't only men. It ain't only men. We not finna do that one there. Women it is not only men. Some people hide who they are for years trying to play a game. Exactly what I was just saying.
That's true. Can you read it? Can you read it? Can you read that out loud?
Some people hide who they are for years trying to play a game to get someone's heart.
Mm-hmm. That is true, and those are called.
That's what I was just saying. A lot of people, a lot of people, that end game is once they get married, then they stop doing everything else.
And then that's when you get ckMatized, or the punani mesmerize y'all to where y'all accepting them opportunities because you see all the signs, but then y'all want to listen.
Let me be clear on something. It's not always the push or the dick that
That's a powerful impetus, though. Sex is a powerful drive, but it runs much deeper than that.
But I'm just saying, if you know the person, I mean, if you see the signs that person is an opportunist using you for a certain specific reason, or the things that
sometimes you don't see them. Sometimes they don't show those signs.
Not everybody's cognizant of what those signs, what those red flags are. That could be due to
especially like say a woman getting pregnant. I feel like they don't see who their baby daddy truly is until they get pregnant.
Exactly.
He starts showing his true colors after you get pregnant. And I witnessed that myself. Okay. You was not acting like this before I got pregnant. Now I'm pregnant. Now you doing all this crazy stuff. If I would have known that, you know, it would have been a different story. You wasn't this person. Who is this person?
But check this out.
I'm just saying though, like at the end of the day. Okay, go ahead.
Check this out. You say that you don't know about. Okay, if that person already have kids and that person is not doing for those kids, you can't tell me that you didn't see those signs.
It's not that. It's just their behaviors as far as anger, how they're like their mannerisms, things like that they didn't do.
But
can I ask a question?
What?
Would you be objective to having a conversation with that person's ex to know what you're getting yourself into?
I will be objective to that. I'm not talking to the next bitch about my nigga.
But if they have the keys to get you the information that you need to know, then you still wouldn't do it.
No, I'll talk to his mama.
His mama gonna defend him.
The thing about
I ain't gonna lie, the mama do defend their kids.
Mama and his sister,
they defend their kids, and they will they know their child is wrong, doing wrong. See you doing wrong, but they like, that's my child. I'm like, but you know your child doing wrong.
That's true, but to be honest, that's a lot to go through, because if you can't go to the source, then what's the point?
That's why I don't talk to mamas. I don't want to be your sister friend, best friend, your brothers. I don't give a shit. We ain't doing that. I learned my lesson with all that. Right. I ain't doing none of that.
Coco, right. to go back to the comment you just made. I do have a question. Was that his first experience?
No.
Oh.
It says, but they can only hide who they are for so long.
I was gonna
just watch them for a while before you marry them. Educate yourself so you know what to look for.
I get that part, but everybody has different ways that they hide everything.
That's true, and there's a reason behind why they're doing it.
Yeah.
So if one is not experienced in that particular thing, they can pull anything over that particular person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is true.
That's true.
That is true.
And then a lot of what we say, like going back to your statement, Coco, like where's this behavior coming from? I was gonna say, if this is his first experience going through something like that, this is new to him too.
She said, I'm not talking to.
If that's not the case, then that's a horse of a different color.
That is true. So Sierra said, I'm not talking to no one about my nigga. Nope. Period. Pooh.
I'm just saying. Because if 9 times out of 10, whatever he put that last person through, he gonna put you through the same exact thing.
That's possible.
That is true.
That's possible.
So who else would be better to explain that to you if not?
But your friends can see the signs. Your friends really can.
No, your friends don't know. Because a lot of people not gonna listen to their friends when they get in that dick or pussy. They not gonna listen.
They sure don't be listening. I be trying to tell them, especially when they don't no dick on no punani from them. I'm like, what made you continue to be with this person?
After you told me all this bad stuff that they did to you.
And you still ain't hitting it.
And then they'll come to you. The thing that I don't like, let's say they going through relationship issues.
Yeah.
They come to you as a friend with the intentions of trying to get advice from you. Mm-hmm. And don't want you to judge them or judge the person that they're with whenever they come to you and then they go back to that person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's probably because when they're coming to you for that advice, they're not coming to be judged from the get-go, because then they feel attacked. You know,
but see, people as a whole automatically have this like this. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but Like they're gonna be attached to you in some type of way that they're gonna feel some type of way about whatever you're telling them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
that's true.
if you know that they're gonna do this, why even bring that to their attention when you know you just gonna go right back and do whatever it is that was the cause of the whole thing anyway.
Yeah.
Well, that's a part of being a friend. If they come to you and they're asking for advice, give them advice.
No, don't
Yeah, but then some of those same friends get mad at you when you offer their opinion.
Wait.
Okay.
Give
Go ahead.
advice and let it be that. Give them that space to be an adult. You're asking for too much control. You're asking for too much, wanting them to take your advice at heart and just do it. They have to figure that out for themselves. Give them that space.
But like they
Yeah,
said,
but you don't want your friend to be a fool though.
True, you don't.
but they said that the
You
person
don't.
is going to.
But you have to allow them to be an adult in that way and allow them to organically get there themselves if you're really their friend.
My thing is, if you don't want me to look at you some type of way when you, let's say you come to me crying, talking about this person did this and that to you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go right back and let them do the same exact thing to you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then you want me to be mad after I've only heard bad stuff about this person.
Yeah.
And like, I don't get it.
And that's
And
what
you're
they
supposed to
take
be
it too
you're supposed
far.
to be cordial with this person, but you know that this person is treating your friend or your family member bad. And it's like, how can I be cordial with you when I know what you're doing?
Correct.
It ain't
No.
all smiles.
You don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's messy. It's messy. I'm not saying it's easy. It is messy, but that's just a conversation. You can let them know, like, look, I'm not that kind of friend that's going to do that. If that causes a rift between us, then we need to reevaluate the relationship.
Basically, don't come to me with your problems if you're gonna go back to him.
I'm only listening one time. After that,
You
don't
go.
bring it to me no more because I already told you the nigga ain't shit.
And you have a
You
right
just
to
keep
say
hitting that, and you know he ain't shit. Just hit on the window every now and then.
you have a right to say
We ain't doing all that. Yo, I ain't no dick that treat you like shit. But sometimes I ain't gonna lie, the dick do be good. Amen, amen, amen.
I do
Get
like
on my
that
damn nerves.
Linda put up.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
so she said, Mayberry said, or they hide their true intentions very well.
Mhm.
One day you wake up and be like, what the F did I get myself into?
Mhm.
That's true.
He may treat each person how they allow him to treat them.
100% true.
Okay. And then Miss Belinda said, but there are red flags no matter what. We just be stigmatized and don't pay attention.
That's true. But why? That's the part I don't get. Like why?
Why? Well, that goes back to the person. They have to do a self-assessment of themselves. Like, what is it that they're looking for based on what?
Because they probably never had an orgasm or squirted before, and
thing.
that man made them squirt like nobody business, shot him in the eye. I mean, it wasn't me.
That's the truth for it.
I mean, it came
I
up
don't know
in
who
the
you
eye.
talking about.
Shots fired.
That's some people's truth out there.
So you knew the nigga ain't shit. But I was like, damn, he made me hit myself in the eye like a target.
How I'm gonna find somebody else like that? It's hard trying to.
If you're out there, sir, you know, find me. Find me.
It could be just wanting that desire to be loved, that unhealthy desire to be loved.
Yeah, because a lot of people are afraid to be alone.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Scared to be alone. Yeah.
I like
People don't know how to be alone.
that is
true.
That's true.
And that's where self-love comes in, because you don't have self-love, then
And I try to tell people all the time, I'm like, you really have to heal completely from each person. Each person you have sex with or come in contact is in around your aura is a soul tie. They're taking a piece of you. So if you do not heal from that, that person is just going to continue to do attract the same kind of person if you don't heal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's somebody out
how
there,
do you know if you're healed?
You'll know. You'll know. You really will know.
I guess when you're not thinking about that person no more.
Yeah, well,
seeing them doesn't bother you.
If they hit you up and say they died or they got injured in a car accident or some shit, you like, and the fuck? They try to call you for a kidney. I'm like, the fuck you calling me for a kidney? Then be quiet.
That is very true, Miss Glenda.
She said, change is hard. That's the bottom line. You don't feel like trying to break another one in. Relationships are hard, so you just feel like working with what you got.
That's another thing. Not wanting to have to start over. Yeah. Financial.
Okay, then financial services. He could be giving you the world financially. That's why y'all women go out and get your own identity. So y'all won't be having to rely on that. You understand? If he gives you that financial service, he is in control, and I feel like he's allowed to be because he's doing everything. So you have to follow in his lead. So when you got your own shit, you can't tell me what to do.
I always got my own shit.
How do you heal?
That's relative.
I think that comes with time.
It comes not only just time, but you have to put in a concerted effort for that to work. And however that looks for you, you have to figure that out. I think one big way of doing it, and this is definitely taboo in our community.
What is it? Getting high?
No, there.
Oh shit. A
blunt ain't gonna care all the elements.
Yeah, I can't smoke.
Go through the work.
That good Hennessy, that Douce, that Ciroc, that
makes shit work. That could make shit work.
That just create addictive tendency. So you don't want to run.
Yeah, you don't want to run
from substance in order to.
You heal with personal development.
Okay, you heal with personal development. Yeah, like you said.
Yeah, I'm still going through that myself right now. Like, I'm still learning how to develop myself as far as not taking stuff that happened in my previous relationships into new ones.
That's hard.
And that is hard.
So
that is hard.
Because like say a person was treating you a certain way, you be like, I don't want them to do that again. So now you on guard and like you are reacting to them a certain different way because of how you were treated before.
But then again, that means I gotta teach someone else how I like things done and shit like that. Like,
it's not.
That's part of starting a new relationship anyway, though.
That's true. That's true. You got to communicate that. I mean, everybody loves differently. Like, have you ever heard of the concept of love languages?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
Yeah, everybody has a different kind of love.
How language. They love.
And what has been explained to me, and I'm still learning this, when you get into a relationship, you have to learn your significant other's love language and love them with their own love language.
Correct.
And then
I just learned my love language last year.
There you go.
How was that?
Huh?
What do you mean?
I just learned what's my love language last year.
What is it?
Physical touch and words of affirmation.
Correct. So it's words of affirmation, which is the love language, is marked by the desire to hear words of encouragement, approval, or appreciation. Quality time. This love language is marked by the desire to actively spend time with our significant other, having meaningful conversations, or sharing recreational activities. The third is receiving gifts. This love language is marked by the desire to receive gifts, regardless of whether they are expensive commercial gifts or heartfelt homemade gifts. The fourth is acts of service. This love language is marked by the desire to have someone do things such as dishes, like washing dishes, walking your dog, your laundry, or cooking for you. Then you got the physical, the last one. And that's the love language is marked by the desire to be touched, whether it's holding hands, hugging, kissing, or stroking of the skin, or sex. So you got to really figure out what is your five love languages. How do we say that shit?
It's a quiz.
I know mine in order.
I know mine in order too. Yeah.
Mine was crazy. I don't believe it. I was like, some white person came with this.
So what, you take a test to find this out?
Yeah, it's a quiz.
Yeah, it's a quiz.
On that site too. On that site, it's not just the love languages. There's also the angle language, and there's also the apology language.
Correct.
What do you mean by angle?
Anger.
Oh, anger.
Anger language.
Yeah.
I need that. My anger can get pretty bad.
Let's get back to these comments.
So that's right here. It says my answer is not. Oh, it's sorry, I'm saying that right. Nia said it's not always the D, it be the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the other stuff? I have to know this intriguing question. It says they will learn your love language by watching how you love yourself, which is not true because the way you love yourself, they can be pretending to get you. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Well,
then Glenda said, I have multiple love languages. You might, but this test will tell you actually what you really are so you can pinpoint them.
So as long as you're honest with yourself.
Correct. The next one, Sierra says, send it to me. Glenda said, what is that site? I will put it in, I probably will drop it on the Facebook page and my stories and Instagram so everybody can see it.
We did skip one comment that Glenda put up here, and I'm going to read that because it's very important. Learn how to love yourself. When you love yourself, you teach them how to love you. I'm going to have to go with that one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with that one because then once you're completely in tune with yourself, with self-love, you will know what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate.
Yeah.
So if you're dealing with a mature person like yourself, then they will know what they will know what to do, what not to do with you. You will be able to communicate that effectively.
Yes. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Now
I'm gonna drop it right. I'm gonna actually give you guys the link to the to the quiz so you guys can take it. Maybe you can tell us what your love languages are while we're doing this podcast.
I need that.
We gotta hear the answer. So y'all keep talking while I type it in for y'all.
Too bad I couldn't take it right now. I'll take it later and tell y'all what it is.
Yeah, we'll do it for the next.
I want to know.
Yeah, we'll do it for the next podcast for all of us, and then we'll come on and see what our love languages are.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be very interesting.
I can do that already.
Why?
You know, we're ahead of the game.
How you ahead of the game?
Because I already know what mine is. I did take that test.
They both know already.
Oh, so
you know
Kareem,
yours, I mean?
I don't know mine.
Oh.
Are we gonna save that for the next podcast?
Yeah, we're gonna let everybody do their test. So everybody who's watching, you know, when you join in and watch a little later, click on the link, take your test, and then next podcast when we come on, we're gonna see everybody's answers. We gotta see. This is gonna be good. So I'm gonna put it on the screen so everybody can click on it, or I don't think you can click on it, but you can write it down. Or
okay.
put your phone in your hand and you'll see it. That will tell you your test, your results. So we gotta see this.
Self-love is the answer to most questions. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But see, a lot of people love themselves so much and still put up with other people's bullshit.
But then how much do you really love yourself?
Exactly.
If you're willing to do that?
Exactly.
How much could you actually love and respect yourself to put yourself through that?
Correct.
Like my thing is, I can't,
because that sounds because I've done this in the past, people pleasing.
Correct.
And we want to make other people happy. The truth of the matter is, we can't make nobody happy.
That's only y'all Sagittariuses and y'all Aquariuses.
Please,
y'all like make people happy. Nobody got time for that shit.
Let's not go into the zodiacs.
Okay.
Lord, I think
nobody do all that.
All right, now since we touched on it, how many of you actually believe in astrology? Do you believe in it much with the
I do.
And everything?
I do.
Yeah, I can't buy into it.
Why not? You don't read about so you have not read about yourself or the particular person you're dating and then be like, dang, that kind of like fits me.
That shit lied on me.
When I read my Leo zodiac,
that shit lied on me.
I do not fit that.
But you know it's two types. It's like two sides to the signs.
It's two sides to it, but there's not enough in there for me to really relate to. And I think what a lot of us do, we read too much into it and then we begin to self-actualize.
I should have read it. I should have looked it up. Y'all was saying that shit don't work.
That shit ain't true at all, Sierra.
No, it do work. I was over there looking at it and I was like, dang, let me check up on it. I should have did it for my ex.
Because if you read up on what a Leo is, I'm supposed to be a sun Leo because I was born at dawn or whatever, 7:45.
Oh, God.
Exactly. They go that deep with it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying though, I should have read up on what a Cancer was, even though I know my sister is Cancer. But dating a male Cancer, I will never, ever, ever, ever Ever.
Unless
You generally
bringing that up. So
Ever
because
again.
of one bad experience with this one cancer dude, you're
say
canceling
one bad apple.
all men who are cancers.
Correct. You can't come our way. Please do not step to me if you got a C in your.
That nigga said a C. Lord have mercy.
And you know
A
what's
C, bitch.
funny? What's really gonna be hilarious is if she ends up with a cancer, and that's the love of her damn life.
I ain't gonna
that shit's
lie.
gonna be fun.
Some of y'all cancers be really generous.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This
I'm just saying, it do fit you when you be reading some of that stuff. Like I believe that some of the Aries stuff they say about the Aries, I'm like,
see, I'm a water
that
sign.
kind of sound like me.
I mean,
That
we're
sounds
fire.
just like me.
I'm fire. It
Yeah.
says I'm very strong, and we do not. We're like the strong people, especially out of our friends and stuff. We're the one that holds everything together.
At the same time, what I noticed just skimming the different signs, I mean, a lot of those fucking words are synonyms.
But still.
And it's like, who came up with this? Like, really?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, too. You
came
sure
up
the
with
aliens
this?
didn't come up with it?
No, our simple asses came up with it. No fucking aliens. Let me tell you, if aliens do exist, they ain't coming down to this ghetto.
Come on now, but really,
they're not. Aliens are not coming down here.
How you know we not the aliens? Because where was we getting all this technology information from? I just feel like, how you know we're not the aliens?
He just got up and left. He don't even want to be a part of this conversation. Just
aliens.
I'm just saying, y'all. Just saying. How we know we ain't the extraterrestrials?
I do believe there is life beyond.
I do too.
Yeah.
And
ain't no way we the only ones around and all this billions and billions of universe light years away and all of this. We can't be the only ones.
I just can't fathom them coming down to this motherfucker. They looking down at us like, yeah, we don't want to mess with them. This is the ghetto of the universe, okay?
Yeah. Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. I just like, even I'll be like,
Earth? Ooh, that ghetto over there.
Exactly. I would no, roll up the window. Let's keep going.
I would have took my ship like, damn,
we got another
fucking COVID-19 going on.
We got another sector to hit.
Niggas still going to parties.
2020, all bad.
All y'all know is seafood boils and unemployment fraud.
Right. You all right there, sir?
Yeah, I'm good.
You had the two?
Had the what? What'd you say?
Did you have to two? You didn't want the camera to pick up on your two.
Lord have mercy.
Them bitches on the couch looking at us this season 5. They're a bunch of ratchet motherfuckers.
Shit, we'll come down in 2021. Let's see what New Year's looking like.
Exactly.
Y'all might be back on house arrest.
This need to be over soon. I tell you that.
I know, because it ain't been nothing but snitches and bitches getting divorced.
Damn.
I mean, even when this is over, it's not going to go back to what it used to be. So.
No.
I mean, maybe that's a good thing.
No. How do
we losing a lot of lives. People,
we are.
It's mass hysteria in the world.
What's so interesting, I remember coming up in college. Never forget what a biology teacher told me. She flat out said we're overdue for a disaster, a natural disaster. So if this happens to be natural.
This ain't no natural shit. They mad at Donald Trump. The fuck?
I don't know what to believe because they claim that they can control the weather.
They do control it. How the hell we have a snowstorm in the summer and it's 98 degrees outside?
Right.
She said she almost pissed herself. She came with the ass.
I almost feel myself too, girl.
Oh Lord.
Trying to hold in my pickles.
It takes more than telling yourself.
Somebody had a question for me after watching our last podcast.
It says it takes more than just telling yourself that you love yourself. Take a class, get a life coach. I know that's right. Then it says you will realize you don't even know yourself. So how can you love yourself? Like,
I'm still learning myself.
Oh yeah, never ending process.
Yeah, I'm about to say, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all in that process.
I know I'm crazy and toxic. I agree with it. You just live with it. Who life can I make toxic right now? I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm looking at my phone like, who can I be toxic to?
Lord have mercy.
That's terrible, girl.
This. Oh my God.
Oh, we can't mention that we're actually toxic. I thought we were telling our truths on here.
Hey,
I mean,
but
I didn't say,
everybody
I
need a
didn't
little
say nothing. I just said that that's
get
terrible.
someone to toxify.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that'd be fun. Give me a little. Give me a
That's
little
fun?
thrill. Yeah, give me a little thrill to fuck some shit up. Just like how y'all men like popping
Oh,
back
here
up.
we go. Here we go.
Y'all like
here we go.
popping back up
Okay.
2-3 years
You
later.
you got two choices you
How
can
you
do. You
doing?
can block them. You can block them, and not or when that
You
number.
sound like a little person.
So you saying when somebody hits, so has an ex-girlfriend or ex-friend ever hit your phone that you blocked, and you like, how the fuck did you? Did they through email all that? You saying you just ain't gonna give them no conversation, no communication?
No,
This nigga lying.
no, I'm not lying. Why am I going to entertain that? For what?
True.
Exactly.
I
Thank you.
can't say nothing. I'm friends with all my exes.
We don't want to talk about you and your bullshit, because your bullshit got us in trouble.
Congratulations, sir.
He got us in
We
trouble last
know.
podcast
He told us in the last podcast. I
that
was like,
we
what?
are friends with all his exes.
Yeah.
Okay?
But if
He
it
can
ended-
call them. He can hit them up for anything.
Mm-hmm.
if things ended amicably, I don't see the problem with that. If it ended on a friendly basis. Now, if the shit was toxic, that's something different.
I mean, everybody need a little toxic in their life.
Oh Lord, here you go too.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
That's at the wrong show.
Like a little bit. You
Gotta
gotta
keep you on your toes.
What I will say is this: yes, there's a certain level of drama that everybody's gonna have in their lives.
Damn,
That's
girl,
true,
you use
but
that cheap soap. What is that, Don?
how you gonna try to get on it?
My bad.
Lord have mercy. Just change the whole damn
Oh,
conversation.
that's a dollar store
AJ.
brand. I got you.
Really?
Hey, real black folks.
I like the way it smells, so shut up.
No, I'm just glad you got soap in your house. Some people be using hand soap to wash their dishes, but we ain't gonna say no names.
That's that dish detergent.
That's that real.
As long as you don't wash your clothes with it.
Whoa, we're not
Don't
washing
do
clothes
that.
with it, and we're not gonna make a bubble bath with that.
Hey,
Why not?
sometimes the
They
struggle be
make the
real.
best bubbles.
Struggle
They make the
is
best
real.
bubbles. What you mean?
So we just talking about soap. Let's not get into food.
Ooh, yeah.
What's going on with food?
If you put, like we said last podcast, if you put parsley on your food, you can't cook.
Everything sprinkled with parsley. I don't understand that shit. Like, what in the world?
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody been watching. Ooh, you been watching the podcast. He said in the last podcast that he can get what he wants from them at any
I
time.
said I can get what I need.
Go ahead, Glenda. You know what, Glenda? Since you loyal, I like you. Send me your cash app right now. Do you got a cash app? You got
we sending out cash
send me the cash app.
Hell
I'm
no.
like,
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I ain't know.
I need a cash app. The hell?
yeah, she loyal. She said, I've been reading. She said, hence staying friends and being an opportunist. What you talking about, girl?
Uh-oh. Shots fired. Pow, pow.
Glenda, do you have a cash app?
We're
Because
gonna be judged right about now.
oh no.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
We're gonna be judged right about now.
Well, I don't think she got a cash app. Do you? So what's the can you drop your cash app in my comments link, please? So I can send you a little something because you loyal. You let it be known you loyal. She said, the last podcast, this nigga said. I do have a question though. Like what you saying that you're friends with all your exes. Have it been a problem you telling anybody that you're pursuing right now that you're friend? Are you keeping it a secret? Are you gonna bust it out on the first date while you eating a pussy? I'm just trying to figure out how you gonna tell her.
Dang. This girl nuts.
Yes,
Yeah, she is a mess.
she's controversial for the sake of being controversial.
I'm just saying, how are we telling them that?
I mean, that's something that comes up along the lines of getting to know one another. Like, I feel like me opening the lines of communication with that person, letting them know, hey, I do have female friends that just so happen to be exes of mine. I feel like that's okay. As long as they know that that boundary is just that.
Yeah,
We're just friends.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that do make
You gonna say,
sense.
Glenda, what's your cash app? I'm about to kill her.
I'm just trying to say, no, actually, I'm gonna ask another person too because they being real loyal too. I ain't even gonna lie.
You might as well gonna send me something then. I've been loyal since
Who's it?
day
I don't
one.
want to say your name right. Liz with the L, baby. Send me your cash app, baby, because you being real loyal. You a little quiet today, but you being real loyal.
I've been loyal since day one. Oh, Liz.
Yeah, Liz been real loyal, so I'm gonna need her to send me her cash app. She been real loyal. Now y'all ain't sitting y'all think I'm joking. Okay, but I'm dead ass serious. Okay.
My nose is running.
That was crazy.
Stop.
But then no, and then also, let's see here. No, they really have been loyal though. They really have been watching all the podcasts. I really appreciate it.
Somebody had a question after watching the last podcast when we were talking about being friends, with your ex. And they was like, what if you work together?
Say that again.
He said, what if you work together?
That's my
and y'all
first
break
no.
up?
That's my first no. I cannot talk to nobody that I work with.
I couldn't do that either. Y'all mix business with pleasure.
Here's why. I can't. It is. You gotta see them too much. Like I don't even miss you.
Oh, I thought you said you gotta feed them too much. I was like, hold on, then they'll work.
Feed them.
Oh yeah, I couldn't do that.
You gotta see them too much. And then you obligated to, hey, what you doing for lunch, and things like that. I guess
Obligated?
I mean, if your significant other is at work and it's lunchtime, wouldn't you want to take lunch with them or no?
I'm not mixing business with pleasure. I don't care who you are.
That can be done, but I don't think it's necessarily an obligation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just wonder, like, what if y'all work together, then y'all break up? How is that dynamic gonna work?
Exactly. Then anytime you they both put their cash app down there too.
Yeah, they do. Y'all talking, I'm working. Y'all keep talking, I'm listening.
But no, you see them too much. I gotta drive to work with you.
Yeah.
See you while we're at work, go to eat lunch together, then go home and see you at home.
Yeah.
Now I do get certain professions that people are in, why they end up dating people within that same profession. There's a level of understanding and relatability they may have. Like if you're in law enforcement together, if you both lawyers. Okay.
I get it, same profession, not at the same place.
I'm gonna cut y'all off. I just want to make sure I got this right. For Miss Liz. Your thing is Liz Booby. Boobie. I want to make sure it's the right person. Got two on here. You said what?
It's Liz later.
Oh, got you. Okay. We're good. Go ahead. Y'all go ahead. My bad.
Raymond just saying he gets the same profession, just not the same place. I get that too. I get that. I understand that.
She said yellow is an emotional cheater.
How?
Liz says she said that toxicness is good.
I'm trying to get back to Miss Glenda.
And she said, yeah, look, I'm just gonna say a little toxic.
How am I an emotional cheater?
Ooh.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because you ain't telling them that you're friends with all your exes. You know what I'm saying?
How?
You wait till after you get the punani.
No, I didn't say that. If it just so happened to fall that way, then it just happened to fall that way. But I said once we get that conversation comes up, then I'm honest about it. If the conversation don't come up, then they'll find out when they find out.
So you gonna tell them when they just happen to come up upon it?
I mean, if they happen to be watching the podcast, they'll know.
So you hear, ladies, y'all won't know nothing about this man unless y'all tune in every Sunday. So if
That's
y'all,
not what I said, but it helps.
if y'all tapping this, if y'all done had lunch, dinner, brunch, snack, fruit roll up, Tootsie Pop, you will know everything to know about this man by tuning in on Sundays.
Miss Glenda,
she said, "Hun, you are talking to your exes. You have to engage. You have to engage your emotions."
You lost me with that.
Yeah, like. She clarify?
He's saying, "Can you clarify a little bit, Miss Glenda?"
Yeah, Miss Glenda, could you clarify that, please?
He an emotional cheater. I heard that.
Yeah, she said he's an emotional cheater.
What is that?
That you're cheating, not physically, but emotionally, like conversation. I feel like she's saying like conversation wise. Like,
so, would it matter if they wasn't exes of mine?
Yes, it does. That does matter.
How so? It's still a female.
Nigga toxic.
All the way.
What's the difference between a random female and an ex?
Well, the ex, what they're saying is the fact that you have history with that person.
Yeah.
That person knows you.
And that's what they're taking issue with. And not everybody would be down for that.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What's the issue behind that?
Okay.
Let them explain it.
What I'm telling you, from my point of view, I'm saying she would have to be like a person like me, an alpha female who she had to be real strong, period, point blank. She had to be a strong woman to deal with you being exes with all your friends, period. Because in the back of her mind, she gonna be thinking, "Oh, he doing something," or
he can go back to any of his exes because they cool like that.
She ain't gonna never be secure or comfortable in your relationship because she's in the back of her mind. She like, what is they doing? Nobody want to have that when they're with somebody. You want security, period, point blank. So if y'all tell me all your exes is there, okay, y'all been on a good note. But once y'all lock in and get serious and you put a ring on her finger, them hoes got to go. Because how would you feel if I'm about to marry you or getting serious with you, and I tell you that I'm friends with all my exes?
And let's wait right there because that's a projection. That's a projection.
But I'm asking, how would y'all men feel if your woman told you she was friends with all her exes? Y'all about to get married and everything. You're telling me, would you be fine with it?
Yeah, as long as nothing's going on.
I'm trust you.
Y'all niggas.
I've been in that situation.
If he's
lies.
If he's been in it,
I've been in that situation.
He's lived in it.
I need to have a man's perspective. I'm like, y'all. I mean, I hear y'all, but I know that man will be her. Come on, man. Y'all say y'all don't trip. Y'all say y'all don't care.
I mean,
but
to be completely honest, that statement could be made about everything that we have said on this podcast so far, because all of this shit sounds good. But actually putting it into practice, putting it to the test, that's something different.
She clarified. She said, yes, if once you're in a relationship, you can no longer engage in those type of conversations.
I agree.
And then she said,
what type of conversation?
Thank you. Yes, Ned said it.
What Ned said?
If you
just communicating with them, I don't think it's right.
I don't think it's right.
It's just conversation. It ain't like
because y'all possibly
like you try to rekindle anything, nothing like that.
I asked y'all for y'all cash app. Y'all wasn't being, you know what I'm saying? That's what I do to the loyal fans. But anyways, back to topic.
I've been loyal since day one before you started.
This is your
to this day. To this day.
And I ain't got shit.
Any points for coming back?
Not right now.
That nigga said any points are coming back.
I'm too high right now for all that bullshit. But anyways,
they is doing a whole lot right now.
They show us they coming through. Hold on, y'all. I can't keep up.
Who lying, Mia?
She said, because in order to keep a connection with the past relationship, you have to engage your emotions because they will not give you anything if they not feeling you.
That's a lie.
Specifically to okay.
Because he can call them and give them anything. If I'm friends with you, we cool. You can't call me you in a whole relationship. You better ask your bitch.
Right. I agree.
But see, I'm not asking for anything.
She said, so Mia said it's like they are on reserve. Then she said, Liz said, y'all make my Sunday nights. He need to get a new job.
Who?
And so this says right here, lies.
Lies upon lies, huh?
Any type of conversation. She said, you're tripping. She said, it's not fucking right. Why do you need to talk to your fucking exes when I'm right here? The fuck? No.
That is so right.
You're a good girl. She's also late. And then she said, I'm a female. I should know. Right, I know what I'm talking about. So the question is from Liz, what do you do if it comes up that they aren't comfortable with it? That's for you, homie.
It's a case-by-case basis.
Mm.
So you still smashing and then I'm gonna talk to you later? Or
still smashing. I ain't smashing none of my exes.
No, not your exes. If she says she's not comfortable with it, you're gonna be like, all right, I feel you. So can I hit that real quick? And then you're gonna dip. Or
not necessarily.
Not necessarily. So she licking the tip.
Huh? Yeah, she licking the tip. Oh my God. This motherfucker can't be serious for shit.
I'm being serious. She asked a question. I'm trying to figure this out. She said, if they're uncomfortable with it, are you leaving that specific person alone?
I mean, okay, so typically when I'm in a relationship, if they do have issues with it, I cut everybody else off.
Okay, so
especially if I know that there's a possibility that they can feel some type of way about a specific person or a conversation that one might have, then I'll let that go. As soon as that relationship is over, everybody comes back.
So you are willing to let them hoes go if that one person's okay. Now you coming back. You winning your brownie points back.
Why they gotta be hoes?
I don't know. That's what they call man. Anybody who your ex is hoe. Point blank.
Gotta be hoes.
They a hoe because I don't know the whole name. And I don't care to learn it.
With his and definitely not his woman. It depends on what we saying, we're sharing.
Yeah, no man wants to share anything of his, and definitely not his woman.
We gotta share our partners with the world. So.
I mean, you're gonna share them with the world, but specifically not in that way.
Who said it? Well, of course, women don't even want that.
Because when talking to my ex, he got to be talking to me right, or we not communicating.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about boundaries. As long as those boundaries are set, and you're just friends, that's it. They cross the toe out of line, you check them.
So why is it so bad when I say that?
No, it was bad because you made it seem like no matter who you're dating, who you get married to, regardless, them hoes is gonna be there.
Did he say that?
That's the way he made. And you didn't watch the last podcast, but the way he made it seem the last podcast was.
But they are always there.
So now you fixed it by saying, if she's uncomfortable with it, you're willing to get rid of all them motherfuckers, them bitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a problem. I've done it.
I'm not keeping nobody who I ain't never had an orgasm with.
Just had to throw that one in there.
Well, if you watched the last podcast, you would know he said he never came from head. So if they're your exes and they ain't made you come for head, we wouldn't be talking.
When women know you got a day one They be playing games. Sometimes just to prove to themselves they still got you.
Matthew, are you telling me you're gonna continue to talk to somebody who did not make you bust a nut? She all right. She go to church, but she good. Her Bible's in a drawer. Anyways.
No.
Women know.
What happened?
Where happened to Coco? Where'd she go?
No, she right.
She's
in the platform.
Gotcha.
Miss Coco, we can't see you. What you doing? Who you hiding from?
What was your question again?
I said, if
see, that's the thing. A lot of women be playing too many games.
No, if she didn't make you bust from head, would you still be talking to her? If she was like your ex or a friend, ex-friend or whatever, would y'all still be communicating if she didn't make you bust?
If we cool, sure.
He's looking so confused right now.
if we cool, sure.
When he watched the other podcast, he don't know what's going on. But Kareem made it seem like nobody made him bust before. So how can you still be friends with all your exes if not one of them? Now they would have did the damn trick I taught them on this goddamn podcast. They would have knew how to make you bust.
But check this out. So I still can't be friends with them even though it's not sexual?
Yeah, that's where
y'all smashing.
How? We're in two different states.
Your car got gas. It got four wheels.
Driving no 100, 500, 3, 6.
You trying to tell me you ain't never drove no long distance?
I've never drove that fucking long.
God,
lying to you. I ain't doing nothing like that before.
Whoa! You can't speak for everybody.
No, we can't speak for everybody. That's true.
I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't never did that before.
I didn't drove. I didn't drove in.
Well, you drove miles and miles for some food.
Ooh, I did a few things I wasn't supposed to do.
No.
Never did that. No free buys.
I've definitely done that.
I've had guys come see me and they be in a different state and stuff. And I'm just like,
no, you can't come to my house, so I'm gonna come see you. So I better travel.
I ain't going nowhere that far to a stranger.
I don't got no.
She said
I've done that exact same thing, Sierra. Right there. That exact same thing.
So Miss Glenda said you can have an orgasm from talking. Oh, so we doing phone sex?
Oh shit!
I don't do that.
I never had that before.
No, but that's some high level shit right there.
That's like tantra, like
high level shit right there.
That sounds like torture.
Imagine if you was talking to a dude who was so mentally stimulated,
and then you get him in bed, and then he over there humping the couch cushions, thinking it's you.
Oh God!
Just stay on.
You know about that story?
God, you just messed up the whole.
If you heard the last podcast, you heard about that story too.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was with you. I really was. I was with you, but that's what I'm saying. Y'all be having that gift of gab, and then you get them in the room, and you like, what the entire fuck?
Look, everybody can't have everything now. Damn shit. Pick your poison.
Oh my God, good answer.
You go to tips and tricks.
Is the best when your man.
She said phone sex is the best when your man is on a business trip. Yes, girl. Yes.
Man, that's why I made it on the FaceTime.
Hold on, she must be playing because this girl business trip. Oh, you got an A1. Who's still going on business trip during COVID-19? Who you dating?
Drug dealers.
That's all that can be for show.
I'm done. I'm done with you. Oh, so that's just crazy.
Well, Miss Glenda on it, but she on it tonight.
Yeah, she is. I can't keep up. Yeah. I'm just saying, but come on now. But we all have. She said your ex knows your triggers, so they can have you going. So therefore, cut them off.
All right, there is, and that's truth for some people. That is true for some people, but I don't think that's necessarily the case for everybody. It's just it's all relative to the person. But
everybody attacking me right now. I feel like I'm getting attacked today.
I don't care. Like I said, if she ain't made you, and you put in her eye and shit, they getting cut off. That's all I gotta say.
Before the Rona shit.
I mean,
I've done it. I've done it before.
It's Rona shit.
This Rona shit tearing up everything.
It is.
But you know what?
Are you guys sleeping?
Who?
Has your sleep pattern changed? Or are you guys sleeping fine?
That shit been fucked up for years. Ain't nothing new. It's the same thing every day.
Girl, I stay up until about 5 a.m. We good. That's before the Rona happened. Because these goddamn, let me shut up. My life is roses and roses and sunshine.
No, speak your truth. That's the whole point of this.
I'm gonna end up going to jail. That's too much evidence on here. I ain't gonna say all that, yo. All right, you got business. Don't do that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't do that.
Anyway,
we don't want to go to jail. But we're going to cut it off right there. This has been a very good, tantalizing conversation. You know, he did get a little attacked, but, you know, you got to realize we get more views now. More people going to be, you know, watching. She said, my sleep is fucked up. Everybody's in. Yeah. And the ones who loyal, if y'all continue to be loyal, that cash app going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Just saying. So stick tuned. Stay tuned. Thanks for commenting. We enjoy all y'all. You guys have a wonderful night, okay? Make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe, like, and then our links to Instagram are on. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Peace.